Hello, everyone. It's Tuesday and we are back. Hello, welcome on in. My name is Estani. My pronouns are she, her. I am a variety streamer, artist, and voice actress. Before I get into what we are playing today, this is just as a reminder, especially to those of you who aren't in Discord or don't follow me on Twitter, and that's fine. We're going to be streaming on Steam today at 8 p.m. So in 3 hours, we're going to be checking out the new Sky of Tides demo for the Storyteller Festival. We're going to be live on their storefront page. So if you all want to come hang out for that, I'd love to see you all. It's Tuesday, isn't it? It is. Hi, Corey. Thank you so much for the 49 months. How exciting. It is exciting. We've, this will be the third time checking out Sky of Tides and their latest build. And they actually have a demo out right now that y'all can check out if you want to play it for yourself during the Storytellers Festival. So you can go check it out. You can wait until I'm live and then you can check it out then too. Play it for yourself because there's RPG elements, so your choices matter. Something. Play more games. All right, hold on. What was April saying to me? Remember those doodles of my dogs that you did? It was the first thing I saw when I turned on my Google Chrome. So a little bit of a good and bad cry. Aw. I don't know if I should say I'm sorry or not, but I'm glad I did the doodles for you. All right. Hello, Anta. Hello, Saint Guard. Hello, Snow. I did do a hydrate. Hello, April, of course. Hello, Corey. Welcome on in, everyone. So today we're playing Lil Guardsman. Saint and I were talking about it a little bit because we were trying to remember the last time we did the demo for it. And that was back in June of 2023. And it just released literally a week ago. It came out on the 23rd of this month. And we're going to check it out today. Today's promo is hyping me up for Next Fest next week. That's hard to say. I didn't know that Next Fest was next week. That's cool. Glad to see you on. I was shocked they lined up like that. Yeah. But yeah, anyways, we're checking out Lil Guardsman. I just want to put the promo link again in chat. Played the demo half a year ago and it was really cute. It's like a little bit of a mashup of Papers, Please meets a really cute point and click adventure. It's fully voiced. The characters are delightful and I'm really excited to play it. Good on you for checking the Steam news. I do not tend to do that. All right, hold on. Let me pull into my library. I've been playing lots of random games and also like testing things for the stream later today. So like, yeah, everything's all over the place. But yeah, it's lovely to see you, April. We were off last week because we were participating in the global strike and just, you know, wanted to participate in that, raise awareness, not clutter social media with superfluous posts. But now we are back. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter one today. So that way I have time to get ready for the Sky of Tides stream afterwards. Wait for the program to respond. I have not actually launched this since getting the key because I've had other things going on. But I think it should work. Yeah, there we go. We've got my little cursor. There we go. Look how cute it is already. I love this art. New game, level. Oh, you can select levels. That's right. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Maybe to like right there. Streamer. Ooh. I'm fine with everyone talking, so I don't have to. This is fine.
And so it came to pass that the day was to be saved by the most unlikeliest of heroes, a small child unwillingly thrust into the workforce. One disaster after another had been diverted due to her diligent and cunning decision-making. With the kingdom on the verge of knowing everlasting peace and prosperity, our hero could finally rest their weary head, but only after one more critical decision was to be made. A decision of great weight, a decision of immense importance, a decision that could possibly kill hundreds, even thousands of people. Oh my God, you've made the wrong choice. You didn't think things through. You've doomed us all. Everything's on fire.
I think
now.
she's having a bad dream.
Covered in fire. How could you have done this to us?
Lil!
What? Oh, Dad, I must have been having a nightmare.
Look how cute they are. Look at all the cute posters and everything. Ah, it's very cute.
It's over now, sweetie. But since you're awake, I think it's time you and I had the talk.
I also really like that instead of having a computer, she has a typewriter. But she also has a digital, like one of those clocks from like what, the 80s? Not like a digital clock, but she has one of those. And she's got like a Game Boy and a skateboard. Yeah.
Out of one nightmare and into another.
Sweetie, there comes a time in every young person's life.
What? Dad, you don't have to do this.
When they have to work their dad's shift at the guard shed while he places a bet on the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Aw, Dad, do I have to? Today was the day I was going to start off on a grand adventure with my friends. I want to sail the open sea. I want to fight ogres. I want to throw rocks at things.
You think I didn't want to throw rocks at things when I was your age? But I had a duty. I had a responsibility.
Sir, that as a child, why are you gambling instead of going to work? Because that is the conceit of the game.
I had to work at the guard shed while my dad placed a bet at the goblin ball match down at the pub.
Did he ever win anything?
Do you think we'd be stuck here if he did?
But I'm 12. Won't we get in trouble?
Not if we don't get caught. Come on, I'll show you how to handle anything that comes up.
Well, there goes that theory. Looks like they do have child labor laws of some sort.
Okie dokie, ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Oh, good. Everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Hi, Allie. I also really enjoyed the demo when I played it.
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
I like parts of it.
Ah! Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
I didn't realize that we were playing Game Changer. Yeah, that's fair. We can talk about it off stream. That would be Abernanth, right? Not Abernathy. It's close though. But she's not even an elf, so.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Yes! Yes! Sweet roll!
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them. There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points. You get it, right?
I do agree with that, Corey, that, so we've been watching a lot of Fantasy High on Dropout together, and one of the characters is Adine Abernanth, so similar name to Mrs. Abernathy. And she's a high elf, and her family is horribly elitist. So, yeah, they would definitely hide if they had a little human in their background.
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Hey, Globula! Thanks so much for the 3 months!
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
Hi, Kelsey!
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
I also love Lil. She's so good. We're just
You use the
gonna
Wicked 3000 to make the
blitz
big
through.
decision to let someone in. Or send them packing. Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
Yes, I'm finished, because I think I roughly remember what everything does.
Now you can choose to use the Wicked 3000 at any point during a turn. But sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
I'm sure she's
Sometimes?
fine.
Yeah. And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now. So just pick a damn lever already.
Also, this one's broken, which is interesting. I wonder if... Oh, that's the imprison them button, I think. Yeah. Oop.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Jeez.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
Yep.
It's only for today, I swear.
Uh-huh.
Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
I believe you.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
Nailed the tutorial. Good job. Fantastic. All right, the Royal Writ. If the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there will be a pizza party at the barracks. Strict 1 slice limit per guardsman. Then what's even the point? And we probably won't get any anyway. Our dad's just gonna eat it. I'm not motivated. From the desk of Councilwoman Ash, there will be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, please call my office to initiate their escort and secondary screening. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy on 35 years at his post. After a 6-month undercover operation at the Sprawl Cavern for the Elderly, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. While not every old person is to be treated as a drug mule, please be vigilant when dealing with somebody's grandparent. Striker. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, there's a cash bonus in it for you. Malcolm, by royal decree. Okay. I know, it's a pizza moment.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos.
Hello.
I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild. Will you require anything further?
Oh, probably. Okay. So we could x-ray him. We could do a truth spray. I don't think we need to metal detect or code ring. And I don't think we need to bullwhip. But I might truth spray him. I also have a sweet roll. Yeah, let's truth spray this guy.
Tonight I will inspire my fellow mages to throw off the shackles of oppression forced upon them by the weak and frightened smaggle powers that be. Tonight, we will demand the freedom to flex our might, freedom to control our destiny, freedom to unleash our powers. Freedom.
Huh? What's your speech about?
Oh, my dear child. It is obvious to me that you do not possess a magical bone in your body, and my speech, therefore, would only serve to confuse and frighten you.
Ooh, I think this is new. Trust, doubt, or tease. I'm gonna tease him.
The only one confused is you about how frightened you are of me. Stupid. Man, I really need to work on my teasing.
You really do. That was bad.
Ha! I admire your bravery, but you walk a fine line between bravery and foolishness. Be warned.
I don't think that was the right option. But we are supposed to call Councilwoman Ash.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage and my people will escort him to the venue.
I'm sure this is fine. Who doesn't like freedom?
The House of Thanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
You used the truth spray and learned the full extent of his nefarious plan, but you towed the company line and followed the writ to the letter. Good little guardsman. What's the worst that could happen? An uprising of mages? I'm sure it's fine.
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando.
Hi.
His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kids sent me. Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
Let's decode that. We take a closer look at Denise's letter.
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is Nightmare." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
I love her so much.
So that's Kelly isn't as fun as she's made out to
dang.
be. If anything, she's making my kids miserable. I've never been so happy in my life! Oh my god, I need to get my kids right now!
What's your game plan?
First, I'll make sure my boys are safe. Next, I'll Kelly's so hard that it'll up Orlando's.
Excuse me? Yeah, I think that's the right reaction, Lil.
Thanks. Don't worry, Polyphemus Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you.
Good luck.
Good use of the decoder ring, Guardsman. You didn't judge a book by its cover, and you knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs.
What in the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard...
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp!
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
Yeah, this guy.
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So we could X-ray it. Let's use the X-ray.
Whoa, that's a lot of cheddar.
No, ma'am. It is gold.
Silence! Yes, it is gold, but it is legitimate. Certainly not blood gold, if that's what you were thinking.
Well, I wasn't before you said anything.
Confiscate!
I think I'll have to take a sample of this for, you know, science.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever.
Give me that blood gold.
Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
I wonder what the stamp on these gold bars means. Maybe it's decodable.
Oh, it doesn't matter. I have already used my decoder ring.
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child!
You shouldn't threaten to whip people. Actually, that reminds Lil of her toolkit. We're gonna doubt.
I don't think you're allowed to not tell me what your business is.
Insolence!
But, sir, it's only a deposit.
One more outburst, and it will be back in the cage with you.
Let's call Striker. I don't want to whip, because the thing is, if I use the whip, I remember it gets used on the little goblin friend, and I don't want to do that.
Rudeness isn't a crime. Toughen up and let them through.
I disagree. Get out.
It's the goblins' fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures. What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
No!
But sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
You separated this old coot from some of his gold and sent his goblin beaten butt packing. I did not get the good little guardsman thing. I don't care. I know, the poor goblin.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
A child, a literal child.
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
I guess we're going. Oh, I guess not.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism.
I don't trust this guy.
After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
I mean, I have no reason to think it's fake, so here.
He's right. Everything is in order.
But, okay. We're gonna get this funny name bonus, though.
Garby Bunches. Where have I heard that name before? Wait a minute. Ask him if he's descended from Garbanzo the Terrible.
Are you related to Garbanzo the Terrible?
Yep, my great-great-great-great-grandpappy Garbanzo.
OMG, tell him I'm a huge fan. I've got so many questions. Like, why did he use an ice cream scoop? How did he dispose of all that mess?
I have concerns.
This isn't helpful.
You're not helpful.
Is he a serial killer?
I was sure that I would detect something.
Well, he doesn't have anything metal on him.
I sent all my belongings ahead of me, with everything I'll need to set up shop.
I don't really care about that.
I don't really care whether or not you really care.
Okay.
I just can't wait to get in the mix and figure out what kind of merchant this place really needs. Since I was a boy selling lemonade, when life literally gave me lemons, I've dreamed of maximizing profits and keeping overhead low.
Oh, Winter. Nope, the game is just fully voiced. Tease him? Yes, sure, I'll do it.
That sounds like a pretty messed up childhood.
Says the unaccompanied child at the castle gate.
He's not wrong.
Touché.
See, you get it. Once I've set up shop selling, well, whatever I decide to sell, I'll be sure to give you a discount.
I look forward to buying... something.
I mean, it all seems in order. Okay. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like I was not supposed to let this guy in.
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends. The smell only lingers for a couple of days.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
Yeah, I can kind of see that, Winter. Who would have known that a funny name would lead to connecting Jester Malcolm to one of his historical heroes? Good job. Well, we did get the little badge, so I guess that was good. time to close up shop. I bet if we had let that guy through, we would have got and confiscated the gold, we would have gotten the full marks. Kind of. It's like Papers, Please meets a really cute point and click adventure. Because yeah, we denied him and technically we weren't supposed to, but F it, it's fine. Yeah, it's not stressful at all, really. Though, to be fair, I didn't find Papers, Please stressful either. Oh, I have places I can go? Oh, I gotta go to the dig site. Dankworth. Not yet. I'm chilling. Wait, hold on, what's this? Machines like this are a relatively new discovery in the sprawl. Lil notices the words Commander Keen among the inscrutable technical jargon. I love Commander Keen. It reminds me of playing video games when I was like really, really little. The hole is so deep you can't see the bottom. They must have a really good ladder guy. So Allie, when I played Papers, Please, I got to the point where I was like playing it on endless mode and I literally was like, I'm tired of doing this because I was really good at it. And so at the end, I'm like, I'm tired of doing this. We're just gonna let everyone in until the game ends because I want to be done. Found Papers, Please stressful and never ended up actually beating it, but it's nice to get into a rhythm. Never got as far as endless mode. Yeah, I've played it a lot and I've beaten it a few times. I don't think I've gotten all the endings, but I've gotten most of them.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
In the lost and found box.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Ah, of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Ha! Sake of time. Do you get it?
No.
Trust me, you will.
Who are you again?
Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy.
A doctor and a Marquess. Interesting. Hi, son.
But you can call me B.
Gotcha. And what's so great about this place?
Hi, Emperor Casserole.
Would you like the long or short version? It's a hole in the ground where we get power crystals from.
That was short. Sweet.
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000.
Oh, right. You already had access to the chronometer in the demo, where you could rewind time and make different choices.
And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Me.
Oh, me! I want to go on an adventure!
Wonderful. But before you go off and start pushing buttons willy-nilly, let me explain how I came across this incredible new discovery. Or more, exposition, as you might say.
Push the button.
You see, by transmuting the crystal's more raw and ethereal properties and tethering it to a Nomus astrolab, they can produce temporal anomalies.
Push it! I'm 12.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened? I was just at the dig site. Now I'm back here somehow? Oh, quick pants check. No pee at least. Great. What was she going on about? That device thingy? Oh my god. Why is it here with me? Did I just...
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it. She hung up. Again.
What should we do with time travel powers? We use it to guard our gate
Why, hello
slightly
there.
more effectively.
I've come to the sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade for confirmation.
I don't think there's any reason to confiscate it.
He's right. Everything is in order. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
Okay, sure.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
It can't quite be a time loop though, because I have the device. So if I currently have the device, how can she give me the device to press the button? Oh, wait. Didn't get to look at this last time. Ammonia, hydrogen. How do you have hydrogen in a test tube? Iodine, all pretty basic stuff. Hydrogen's not. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what you consider basic. You can see a small cot and a pile of clothes through the gap. Dr. B must sleep here.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
I do get it.
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological...
Mological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
Lil, please, your memory's not that good.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine. Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
My invention! How did you get that?
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
I want to push it again, to be honest, so yeah.
Can you blame me?
Yes! But it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time. That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
Allie, I really want to push the button
At
again.
any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device. And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
Right people.
Individuals or groups that would improve the daily life of the inhabitants of the sprawl, rather than those who would see harm come to the community and castle.
It's not a good idea, is it, Corey? Good night, Sock. Sleep well.
Isn't that subjective?
Yes, well, I suppose it is, but recently the kingdom has seen a rise in rebellious factions, envious neighboring nations, not to mention the resentful Mages Guild since the Power Crystal has replaced most household magical applications. One wrong choice could trigger a domino effect that could lead to the fall of the sprawl.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly, and definitely not to win the lottery or to repeatedly watch people trip and fall over and over again.
You'd want that?
I have a feeling you're not using your science experiments to their full potential.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Boo!
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of your guard shift, including your loadout. However, I hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for. Thank you, Lil. The world thanks you.
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time. I'm not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late. I should head home.
I'm sure it's fine.
Your dad's over there.
Legend has it that this neon sign was made by a company that makes custom neon signs. It's funny that you say that, Saint, because I have been watching so much Outer Wilds content on YouTube for, like, lately. That's where they keep the good stuff. Arda will only open a bottle for people she knows will pay their tab. You remember this working when you were little? Pretty great collection of tunes. Your dad always says if you could ever save enough money, you could chip in to get her fixed. This ain't the nicest place in town, but there's always a warm fire going.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet. So
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
and now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
I got this off an old mean type of guy. He had an assistant that he just kept walloping and walloping. I don't think he likes his work.
This is perfect! Arda, a round for everybody! I'll be right back after I call my guy. Thanks again, Lil.
No!
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil. They'll charge us for the overnight usage.
I remember to turn off the light. I think. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time.
I thought he was gonna buy us dinner, but instead he's gonna gamble it. I'm never giving him any more
Then she gave me the time
money.
machine to use when I work the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
No, this,
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like. You're probably doing a better job than me anyways.
you don't say.
This isn't how I expected it to go.
Speaking of that, I better call my guy and make a bet on the next game. It's
No!
getting late. You better get upstairs to bed, Missy. Good night, Lil.
I know! Vengeful Lil!
You'll rue the day you didn't believe in my powers of space and time. You'll see. You'll all see.
All we can see is how cute you are, sweets.
As cute as her mother.
Whatever. Good night, Dad. Good luck with your gambling.
I'm never gonna give him any more money.
I don't need luck.
That's literally what gambling is! Ugh. I've had enough of this place. If we have a time machine, I think it's out of charges and we can only use it in the guard shed. But yeah, in theory, we could like use it to go back, like find out who wins the bet and then go back to the start of the shift and tell our dad. But I don't think the game's gonna let us do that. What were you thinking about using our time machine for?
I'm good. That's enough adventure for one day. I'm ready to hit the sack.
I don't think it goes that far back, unfortunately, Saint. On her way to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the big Goblin Ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe for now. Tyronius of Thanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired many. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew greatly that night. He is indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance to the sprawl. After Denise picked up her kids, she moved them safely out of view, but not earshot, and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words that day, but some they already knew. Due to your cunning confiscation and denying the old coot, Grumpkin T. Dankworth was unable to make his sizable deposit, which turned out to be illegal blood gold, to BS Bank of the Sprawl. Unfortunately, it happened on the same day of an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked. They burned the bank to the ground. Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt. Sounds accurate. Garby Bunches found a vacant plot of land in an alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. Time to get your dad fired, take his place, and earn your own money.
To the Morning
Yes.
Crawl, the #1 morning show in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor. No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the Ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hell!
You have a hamster?
With
That's so
multiple
cute.
suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning. Now let's get to the music. You're listening to the Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl with Dodger and the Ham.
I liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
An angsty band for tweens and tweens at heart. One-eyed heart.
I think I should find my dad. Good thing I always sleep in my clothes and I'm ready to go.
That's the official crest of the Sprawl and the royal family. Why do I have it?
A note?
Dear Lil, please come down to the guard shed as soon as you can. Love, Dad.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the Chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
I'm worried there's gonna be trouble. Secret princess? I'd make a good princess.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
Dang!
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above average job performance with cash bonuses.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools. And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Not Randy. That guy's a riot.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about us being on commission quotas.
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
Oh my gosh, Dad, you are the worst.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here while you go bet on Goblin Ball games.
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again.
Excuse me?
Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Excuse me?
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better or we're out on our asses.
There is a part of me that wants to just get 1 stars across the board and get this man fired.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
All right, let's take a look at the writ. Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon which is falling apart leading to the escape of a serial arsonist, I'm having the jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. I hate this. I hate everything. That would be the 12-year-old response to the situation for sure. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys vying for an alliance with the Sprawl. That's 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. 4 is right out. Take this opportunity for cultural exchange and learn as much as you can. Really get them talking. The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion, Sprankles, shall be arriving in its miniature royal carriage this week. As always, treat any non-human visitor, goblin, gnome, ogre, etc. with extra scrutiny. No! Remember, if you see something, say something. No! You suck. Hey, Amon. Okay, I love Sprankles. I'm not gonna be racist. Let's go. Am I recharging things? Oh. Oh, and we can do like, okay. We can only do 1 charge. Okay, let's. We'll do a decoder ring. We'll do a truth spray. We'll do an X-ray. We'll have a maybe working bullwhip. And we'll have a maybe working metal detector. Sure, this is fine. I say we let the Sprawl burn down. Yes, let's do it.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the Sprawl.
This is where Lil learns authority isn't always right and that she has to take her own destiny into her own hands. Yes.
Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
Okay, so who are we supposed to talk to? Malcolm.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot sweet and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
That sounds normal.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors.
I resemble that remark.
An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
You may laugh, but I'm sure that you're an artist at heart.
I'll have to tell Mrs. McGoblin that. She'll never believe she's been married to an artist all these years.
Okay, this is really cute though. Yeah, we're gonna let him through. This is fine. I love him.
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favorite color?
I like blue, I guess.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting blue in your honor. Thank you again.
All right. You let him in to do his job. What do you want to parade? How do we get the badge for that one?
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrarch. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son...
Thank you. Wow, okay, I think I got it.
Do we have anything about... No. Okay. What are his qualifications? Can he cook? I don't care. I just need to know if he's allowed to come in or not.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrarch. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulphuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
That's weird.
Won't that make a huge mess?
Inevitably. But it is a tradition. A sticky, dangerous tradition. An alliance between the great kingdom of Petrarch and the sprawl would benefit both sides mightily. Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide, would create a union that would make our two kingdoms the envy of the world.
Has Princess Desdemona ever even met Prince Flinflon?
Phineas, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrarch, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King...
I don't care!
Please, stop!
He's not doing anything illegal. I don't think there's any reason to deny him. But also, it sounds awful. Yeah, he's just doing his job.
And now, in celebration of the beginning of this new chapter of prosperity between the kingdoms of Petrarch and the Sprawl, I shall play you an original composition of my own on the Petrardian greeting bugle. If music be the food of love, then you know what to do, and a two, and a three.
Maybe it wasn't that bad.
You are really very bad at that.
You simply don't appreciate the nuance of the Petrardian greeting bugle.
Well, he's just doing his job.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrarch and future husband to Princess Desdemona. Incidentally, I believe there is a representative of the Marvarg Empire behind me seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess. If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvarg delegate.
That's gonna be a no from me, dog. You admitted an admittedly annoying ambassador. How do we get the badge? We're still doing 3 stars, so we're fine. We're not gonna get fired.
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
Okay. I mean, that seems legit.
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a hat of the highest caliber. I cannot go back.
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough?
I promise, child, I have searched high and low for the perfect hat. This sprawl is my last hope.
This old hat of yours must have been something special.
Oh, it was. It was the most fantastic hat you had ever seen. That is how I acquired my name. Signor Capello Fantastico.
That is a good name. Mr. Fancy Hat.
What does that mean?
Mr. Fantastic Hat.
Truth spray him? Oh, I could.
That's the worst name I've ever heard.
It doesn't make sense without the hat.
Well, let's find out.
The hat. She was too much. Too fantastic for one man to wear. I couldn't handle the pressure of adorning such a prestigious piece of headwear. I did not lose that fantastic hat. I threw it away. But what should have been my salvation was the greatest mistake of my life. And now, I must find a new hat of equal, if greater worth than my previous hat.
I can only imagine the weight that comes with wearing such a fantastic hat.
Heavy is the head, as they say.
Well, I mean, he's just here for a hat.
I hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
Thank you, child. The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I have no doubt in my mind.
Yeah. Your interrogation led to him bearing his soul to you, and you gave the man a second chance to find the headdress of his dreams. That one we got the little badge on. But I don't understand why him bearing his soul to us matters.
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl, from Praetor Kargan of the Marvag Empire.
Ooh.
The Praetor bid me say directly to the princess, Egtagmaya Kora Unaguahata. Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the princess with honor. Hail, Praetor Kargan! Kapla!
Oh, you're a Klingon, apparently. Can we decoder ring this?
Sorry, what exactly was the message you had for Princess Desdemona again?
Praetor Kargan crafted the message personally. A warrior poet. Hail, Praetor Kargan! The message is Ektag Maya Kola Unaguahatag. It is marriage which will bring our two proud nations into a state of cooperation. What? My voice doesn't sound like that. Mage technology.
You speak our language very well. Could you teach me something in Marvalgian?
It's just Marvag. Not in or rights or ease or anything like that. What would you like to learn?
Ooh, let's learn hello.
There are many ways to say this, but most common is Kwarg, which translates to I am watching you.
Kwarg.
Cool.
Well, I mean, we're letting this lady through because, like, Praetor Kargan seems amazing. And, yeah. She seems great. I'm gonna talk to her once more.
I killed 19 other mighty adversaries for the honor of delivering this message to your princess. I have brought you the head of the mightiest of these for you to inspect, as is our custom.
Oh. Yep.
Oh my god. Thank you for the gift?
This is how you know I am worthy to deliver the words of the praetor to your princess.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, come on in. I'm done with this.
You have honor, little one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvag. And now, to fulfill my mission to speak the praetor's words to the princess. Kapla!
Kapla! Little linguist, you admitted the Marvog envoy, and you picked up some cool new phrases.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl.
That's a costume.
I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona, as she turns her royal eye to finding a suitor.
Oh, wait, you remember what they said, that there were gonna be 2 envoys? This guy's lying.
If there's nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
But unfortunately we used the truth spray. Let's whip the horse. Come on. Nope. That's the last time you used that crystal. Literally. All right, let's, sure, we'll try x-raying. Yeah, there's 2 people in there.
What's with the horse?
My noble steed, Lucy?
I don't know how to say this, but that horse is 2 people in a costume. Oh, turns out I do know how to say it.
We told you this wouldn't work. Can we get our $10 now?
Have you ever met Princess Desdemona?
Alack a day, I have not. 'Tis but a glimpse of her I have yet beheld, but that image has drawn me here like a moth to a forest fire. And, though it is true I have never known the caress of a lover, the thought of it fills my loins to bursting.
I don't need to know this. Sir, I'm 12.
How do you know she wants you to come and marry her if she's never met you before?
In that glimpse of her, I could see she was longing for true love to come and save her from her world of loneliness.
Yeah, I don't think that's how glimpses work.
I'm just... You can go.
I understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this, there is no force more powerful than love. You have not seen the last of Beverly, late night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
Shut up, Beverly.
He wasn't a real envoy, and that definitely wasn't a real horse. Masterful deduction there, guardsman.
Hey kid, are you Lil?
That's me.
Okay, good. Got a mysterious letter here for you?
Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
That is mysterious. Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Oh, it's got the jester's symbol on it.
See you around, kid.
All right, what do we got here? Little girl stands at a gate. I mean, I'm sitting, but cool. Making choices, I can't wait. If you've got a taste of madness and wish to circumvent great sadness, come and meet me after dark. Together we make our stamp on the world. Dungeon 7, room 4, Boulevard Douleur, which means pain. Boulevard of Pain, basically.
Nothing weird or creepy about that.
Pain of heart.
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Oh my gosh.
Good afternoon, I've traveled from afar. A simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
But why is she covered in blood?
It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in. But so far, I'm not optimistic. Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a whole to-do? Inside these walls, my destiny awaits.
It just feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
Let's check her for knives at least. Terrible luck on these bad crystals. Okay, we don't have any stuff. Let's see. We didn't even get to see Sprankles. Oh, but that's this sometime this week. It's not necessarily today. Yeah, we're just gonna have to talk to her.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl. The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up.
Okay, this is really suspicious, Saint Guard. I can't let her in.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny I will fulfill.
Well, that took a dark turn.
Striker?
For the love of what is that?
Excuse me, who are you talking to? What are you saying to them? Are you talking about me? Behind my back?
I mean, kind of to your face.
I'm right in front of you.
No, it drives me crazy when people talk about me behind my back right in front of me. This is making me angry.
Oh, maybe let's try singing?
Oh no. Oh no.
At times like this, what helps is this, calming down.
This isn't a duet. I'm the star here. You think you're going to burn me? It's me that's going to burn you.
Chloe reaches into her pocket, removes a Molotov cocktail, lights it, and lobs it at Lil and the guard shed. Game over! You
Whoa,
died!
I didn't think this was that kind of game.
Me neither!
Where's that music coming from? What is happening?
Good afternoon. I've traveled from afar.
Yeah, I think I need to question her.
I have to say, I'm losing patience, Lil. At first you seemed so innocent, but still, I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny I will fulfill.
Well, that took a dark turn.
So, when I deny her, is she gonna murder me? Is the question.
I see now that you aren't my friend. My time here is about to end. You haven't seen the last of me.
You're the worst.
With the right tool, there may have been more to find. You know what? I will take surviving. It's fine. My tool's all broke. It's fine. It's fine. But I do feel like that should have been at least 3 stars. All right. This is fine. Yeah, I'm very, like, I think we do have a time travel thing, so we could have gone back and, like, done a different loadout and stuff. Like, I'm just not quite sure how to get everything on everyone. Oh, the results screens like this will guide you towards a 3-star result, but the 4-star is up to you. But yeah, we were able to use the X-ray to find out it wasn't a real horse. We were able to use the decoder ring to get that. I don't know that we needed the truth spray. We called someone and ended up dead. Yeah. It's fine. We didn't need any tools to figure out she's trouble. Yes. I just got an achievement called, "Oh my god, you killed Lil." I mean, I feel like if the metal detector had worked, it would have been very useful on her. Hey, Petsy. Yeah, we didn't stream last week, so it's been a while. How are you doing? At least when we died, it didn't make us replay the whole day. That would have been frustrating. Ooh, yeah, let's start looking at stuff. Every castle needs a creepy dungeon, right? Ideal for prisoners who only have one arm. Having not seen a bathroom, you become horrified at the realization of what this bucket is for. Joke's on you. I already knew.
Is this the right place?
Might have detected the Molotov, maybe.
It is. I mean, enter if you dare.
Oh, I dare. Why are they all here?
Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
It looks like a bedroom.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be 2 things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
Anta does have really cute emotes.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
Excuse you, I'm 12.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Cool.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl, we have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
I'm 12.
You want me to do favors for you. Use my position at the gate to let in the people that you want in, deny who you don't. Am I on the right track?
You're at the station.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Exactly, I'm 12.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
No.
Do I even have a choice?
You do. Don't just say no.
You choose which hand.
No.
Not the brightest one, is she?
His right hand. Pick his right hand. You can't go wrong when you pick right.
Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
All right, chat. Apparently, I have to pick one of these hands. Which one are we going for? I'm leaning towards the left hand just because I like the symbol on it better. Okay, we got one vote for left. Oh, we got a poll. Thank you. Vote now. We still have one vote for left. Or possibly two, depending on who's voted. 2 votes for left. Oh, we got 1 for right. Oh, 4 for left, though. 5 for left. I think left is probably going to win. I will also vote. I have a feeling it doesn't matter, though. Like, I feel like no matter what we pick, we're gonna get roped into this. Alright, I'm gonna leave it for just a few seconds in case we get like a like a downpour of last minute votes. Definitely doesn't, yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Yeah, I knew it! I knew it was gonna be some nonsense like that.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
I disagree.
But...
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
I hate them. I hate this.
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
I hate everything.
It's called being an adult.
I'm 12!
Keep an eye out for our directives in your daily Guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Well, I just want to drive this whole country into the ground.
Goodbye.
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
I should have brought another drink.
They say nothing, as if they're no longer there. Except they are. You know what? I'm 12. You're about to learn the spite of a 12-year-old. I'm gonna make all the wrong choices. I'm gonna admit all the worst people. And I'm not gonna give my dad any of my money. not even gonna talk to him. Oh, I have to. I was gonna go straight to bed.
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that 2, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Excuse you? If you're gonna have me work like an adult...
Can it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
I'm not ready for bed. There's still stuff to do.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy Blinkers, Gerby Bonbons. Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Okay. Oh, look, you got a new hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
It's a pretty nice hat, though.
Lil, you came.
I had no choice.
Welcome to Garby Bunch's Emporium of Wonder. You're my very first customer. I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup. And now I'm selling Guardsman tool power-ups.
Ooh.
If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals. Both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind. As well as power-ups for all of your tools. It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers. Here. Take a look.
Okay. I do not want this head. And I don't think I have any reason to keep any of these pictures, so we'll do that. We can purchase additional power crystal slots for each of these things. I'm gonna buy 2 crystals. Because my dad does not need my money. This cannot be safe. Lil could fall into the sewers if she could walk to that part of the screen. The smells coming out of that dumpster, indescribable. Can I lie to this man and say we denied the other envoy? Probably not.
Aha! There she is, the brilliant little half-pint running the desk. I trust you refused entry to the envoy from the Marvog Empire like we talked about? If you did, I have the gold I promised you right here.
I'm gonna lie to this man.
Yep, I sure did. Kick their ass back to Marvog.
Incredible bravery in the face of a brutal murderer.
Oh, you know, all in a day's work. What kind of gold are we talking about here?
I have here 20 pieces of gold. Fair is fair. Take them. They are yours, and with many thanks from Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard, son of King Phineas.
Okay, don't care.
Just the gold, thank you.
Hey, Mundarekus.
Oh, yes. Here you are.
All right, there we go. We got our lying gold. Perfect. How effective are the sketchy crystals? Well, let's just put it this way. My dad gave me 2 of them. I put them into 2 different devices. And when I tried to use those tools, neither of them worked. So I'm gonna not rely on those.
I think I've done everything I need to do, but are you sure you're ready to hit the hay?
Yeah, we're not talking to her dad. I'm mad.
Quiet, you.
I'm mad at him. Today's good. How are you doing, Mundarekas? All right, today's the day we burn everything down. Seamus McGoblin did a commendable job painting the dungeon walls. Although humble, he really is quite skilled. He never let a drop hit the floor, and he did all the edges without using tape. Really high quality work. It brought much needed breath of life into the room where some people wait for execution. Seamus went home with the hard-earned paycheck in one hand and a bouquet of flowers for his wife in the other. He put his 6 goblin children to bed, swept his wife off her feet, and took her to their room. Their 7th child, Becky McGoblin, is due sometime in the spring. My goodness. The Petrardian envoy presented himself at court, which began okay until, out of sheer politeness, Princess Desdemona acknowledged his bugle. He proceeded to toot his own horn, which rapidly diminished the favor he had just curried, and all the attendants left with a bad taste in their mouths and a ringing in their ears. That night, lying in his bed in the chambers provided for visiting dignitaries, he felt smug that he had managed to successfully slow down the competition by bribing a guardsman. He thought to himself, maybe I missed my calling as a spy, but quickly rethought it as he considered the life expectancy for a Petrardian intelligence agent. Not that his bribing did anything. Rather busy? Well, I hope that the busy is good. Signor Capello Fantastico entered the sprawl and began his quest for the perfect hat. He ventured to every store that sold headgear in the sprawl. Henry's Hats, Linda's Lids, Homer's Haberdashery, the Chapeau Shack, Mind Your Millinery, Hats, all caps, and even Yiddle's Yarmulke Yurt. But none of them had the type of hat he was searching for. But rest assured, Signor Capello Fantastico will not relent until the top of his head is restored to its former glory. Graduating! Congratulations! After relaying Praetor Cargan's message to the princess, the Marvog envoy walked past the National Ballet of the Sprawl's Repertory Company rehearsing in the park. Seeing that the ballerinas of the sprawl were doing things completely wrong, the Marvog envoy decided to join in and teach them a thing or two. Now the sprawl's ballerinas are experts in first position and first-degree murder! Since the envoy was distracted, the praetor never got a word if the princess received their message. But don't worry, they'll show up anyway. Denied entry, the fake Sir Beverly took off his fake armor, got back on his fake horse, and went home to his real hut, where he lived with his real mother and wallowed in his very real depression. That's sad. Chloe was picked up by a patrol outside city limits after having set fire to a henhouse with her blowtorch, which spread to a number of surrounding houses, costing the treasury and reducing the city's food supply. Well, even so, you're getting there, and congratulations
it's news
on
in the
that.
morning with me, your news anchor, Manuel Mentiroso. Breaking news. The chosen suitors for our beloved and newly available Princess Desdemona will be arriving today in the sprawl. Be on the lookout for royal carriages, entourages, and attitudes.
I hope we get to see
Breaking
Sprankles.
news. The Duchess of Scarborough's prized pet cat, Sprankles, has passed away at the age of 43. A representative from the Small Rodent and Budgie Coalition shared their condolences, then immediately scampered around without reserve. Breaking news. The Sprawl will be host to a Goblin Ball match today between our Sprawl Brawlers and the opposing Caladar Lightning at the Goblin Ball Arena. Breaking news. That was my last piece of breaking news. Keep tuning in for all your Sprawl news updates. We now return to our regularly scheduled radio silence.
I wanted to meet Sprankles. I'm so sad.
Oh look, another note.
Lil, I'm off running an errand for Lieutenant Stryker today. Apparently she needs me to time how long it takes to run around the entire circumference of the sprawl. Hey, Potomsium! Really should have competed in that hot dog eating contest last night. Do me a favor and go down to the Goblin Ball Arena and place a bet of 30 gold for me after work. No! There's an extra $5 just for you.
You didn't tell me which team to bet on, but my chances can't be any worse than his usually are.
Why don't I just say that I did and that he lost? He lost. What happened to Sprangle? Sprangle passed away from old age. Expect the arrival of Crown Prince Phineas of Petrard and Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. Don't let your guard down, but do not delay them unnecessarily. Today is the Goblin Ball Tri-Goblin Cup semi-final between our beloved Sprawl Brawlers and the Kaladar Lightning, the bastards. There has been a Bank of the Sprawl report regarding a number of unusual transactions involving sports betting. A reminder to the Guard Force, city officials are forbidden to participate in gray market sports betting. The guards are hearing talk of increased smuggling. Be vigilant. Watch out for anything that could have a secret compartment. Trust no one. Deploy the truth spray if necessary by royal decree. I know, I was so sad. All right. Let's put one in the truth spray. Put one in the X-ray. We're gonna put the crappy crystal in the bullwhip. Then decoder ring and metal detector. There we go. That's everything.
Yes, it is I, little one, heir to the throne of Petrard, here before you in the flesh. Please, no need to bow or genuflect. No need to avert your eyes, no. For though I am a crowned prince of the realm, I am a humble man, one of the people, no better even than you, tiny gatekeeper.
Okay.
You'll be glad to know that the opening ceremonies of our newest royal sulfur mine were a complete success.
He's gonna be so stinky.
Only 4 deaths, which is far fewer than the last. No matter, we look forward in Petrard. No sense crying over spilt. Well, there it is.
Maybe you needed the pics to compare. It's possible.
I'm glad things went well. Jeez, 4 dead? At an opening ceremony?
Yes, tragic. Avoidable, but still tragic. Luckily, it wasn't anyone important. A few unskilled laborers and 1 server. Could have been much, much worse.
I'm just gonna say it seems legit, and if we find out that there's like 3 of each of them, we'll go back.
And with that, it is off to face the princess and destiny. Before I go, can you spot me a $5? I'm afraid I left my wallet in my other pants.
No.
Is it that you don't have the money, or that you don't want to lend it to me? Oh, smart-ass ticket taker. When I'm king, I'll remember this.
Oh, she better not choose you. You're terrible. You admitted the Crown Prince of Petrard, but you didn't spot him $5, which is your right.
Good day. I traveled up here with the convoy what was bringing Prince Phineas to the sprawl.
Okay.
I'm not staying long. Just need a place for tonight before I head back to Petrard. I was hired to come along with the convoy in case anything broke down on the way, in case repairs were needed on any of the equipment or transport. The prince doesn't exactly travel light. 3 carriages of wardrobe changes alone. To be honest, I don't get to the sprawl often. Too many mages around these parts for my liking.
I'm sure they were glad to have you as a personal insurance policy.
I don't know if I'd go that far. If they didn't absolutely need to hire someone to make sure the prince was here bright and early, they surely would not have. Wouldn't spend a penny on their dying aunt, the Pomp family.
I mean, this guy seems legit. Do we want to use any of the tools? I kind of don't want to, because I think he's just telling us the truth. We could maybe x-ray his little toolbox, but I feel like that's not... I think I just want to let him through. I think I'm just going to let him through.
I thank you for this respite for the evening. I'm certainly glad I don't have to head all the way back to Petrard tonight.
Why is this uh-oh.
By the way, do you know of a good inn nearby?
No better place than the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Not a classic beauty, but she'll get you where you need to go.
My kind of establishment. I'll see you there.
Why is this gonna have consequences? Your pleasant rapport may lead him to fixing a thing or two for you. He might fix the jukebox. Okay, you know what? This is fine.
Sprankles!
Oh, boo-hoo-hoo.
I'm already suspicious. This saying card. This is a Blade score. They're trying to get in with a deception plan.
Oh, Sprankles.
Weep, weep, weep.
Excuse me?
We are returning from the funeral services for Sprankles.
Oh no!
We're gonna x-ray this.
The service was held in the Duchy of Scarborough, but the, remains are being interred at St. Euphigenia's Pet Cemetery here in the Sprawl.
Sprankles loved visiting her friends at St. Euphigenia's.
Why is Sprankles?
Oh no!
Why is you know who being laid to rest here?
We do not have a pet cemetery suitable for such an entry in the Duchy of Scarborough.
What exactly is a duchy?
It is a parcel of land under the purview of a duke or duchess. Scarborough is the duchy controlled by Her Grace, the Duchess of Scarborough.
Present?
And it is a far nicer duchy than some, for instance, the Duchy of Caladar.
Caladar! What a dump!
Yeah, we gotta x-ray this. Excuse me, what have you got there?
What's this then?
Oh no. Oh, it's a dead cat. Oh no.
That's dust.
Of course it is. There's a corpse in there after all.
No, pixie dust. It's an illegal narcotic used by layabouts and no-goodniks. What on earth is it doing inside Sprankles?
I confess, I've been holding this inside for too long. I was approached by a weird guy who tricked me into smuggling illegal pixie dust into the sprawl for him. He was holding the ball in his foot. Who does that? I plead guilty, Your Honor, on the grounds of I did it.
I'm not a judge, you know.
Oh.
But I'll leave it to the courts to deal with this. The rest of you, pack up your dead cat and be on your way.
F, is the stream down? Oh, okay, I'm glad we're back.
All right, have fun burying your cat.
What happened though? The guy who was standing here confessed to smuggling in pixie dust into, like, using the coffin. He said he was tricked. Pixie dust is an illegal narcotic, and he says that he was tricked into it by some guy holding the ball in his foot, aka Malcolm the Jester. It fritzed for a moment. Yeah, I think it was a little hiccup on my end because I dropped about 500 frames. But I'm glad it's back.
We shall.
Sprankles will be so happy at St. Euphogenias. I just know it. Thank you, my dear. Sprankles thanks you.
Oh, good. And that's how you x-ray your way to success.
You did a sting! You foiled a drug smuggler, bringing narcotics-grade pixie dust into the sprawl inside the casket of a dead cat. What a weird day. Good job. I wonder how we get the 4-star rating. Stream seemed good for me. Oh, hey, some random Sith Lord. Weird.
Phew, I made it. Listen, I gotta get in there. The whole team came through a while ago and the game is about to start. We all good?
And you are...
You're kidding, right? Come on, I'm Saruna Goodfoot, the Star Troll Goblin Ball player for the Kaladar Lightning. I don't have time for games right now. I gotta get to the stadium and win us the game.
So we're probably gonna just let her in. I know that Ash would like us to probably deny her, but I'm sure she's fine. Oh no, did it glitch out again? We dropped like another 200 frames. Oh, I hope this doesn't happen in an hour.
Come on, the big Goblin Ball game starts in 30 minutes. My stupid personal driver had to take a detour to get here. What more do you want me to say?
I know what you mean. Personal drivers can really be an inconvenience sometimes.
Oh, you have your own personal driver?
No, and that's what's so inconvenient about it.
Hey, if you let her in, the other team will win. I'm fine. I do not care who. Oh, yep. Yeah, my internet's really inconsistent right now. That's no good. Yeah, we've lost about almost 2,000 frames now. It just keeps dropping to 0 and then going back up, and then it's like, everything's good. I don't know why it's dropping, but sometimes my internet does that. As long as it should be back now. And as long as it, if it chills out, it shouldn't happen again, but we are gonna have to wrap up here in a few minutes regardless. I think I just let her in. I don't think that there's anything to question.
Thanks. Now to wipe the floor with those lousy sprawl brawlers. When you hear the crowd cheering my name, you'll know it's for me.
Well, duh.
You admitted the star player of the Kaladar Lightning. With her, they're nearly unstoppable, which means we could just bet on them and hope for it. Because we have insider information.
Greetings. I am Praetor Kargan of
No,
the
you're
Marvog
not.
Empire. I believe you met my envoy, the angry warrior with the head in the bag.
No, you're not.
She would have come by this gate to announce my arrival. I demand you let me pass immediately. Quapla.
It's not even the right word. I found out that it's on the Switch and I'm very tempted to get the game and play a corrupt official game. Just hashtag influencer things. Yeah, we're just gonna truth spray this.
I must resist the urge to need to focus. I am Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire. And not some copycat looking to get into the city and use Praetor's likeness to score free hotel rooms. Phew, I did it. Now let me through, child. Quad block.
I think I've heard enough.
But I am the Prattler.
Prattler.
What on earth are you doing? Since when are you exercising independent thought? I don't care what your opinion of them is. If they're the real Praetor Kargan, then let them through at once. Is that clear?
They're not, though. They're clearly a fake.
You've made a powerful enemy today, little girl. You'll soon feel the wrath of an entire empire. Quaplort and goodbye.
You saw through the old fake Praetor routine from a mile away. What does she think you are? Someone who can't see through the old fake Praetor routine? Pfft, amateur. There she is.
Little warrior, I am weary after a long journey, and I am not used to being made to wait in a lineup. Let me pass on my way. I must rest before I meet your princess in order to win her hand and bring honor to my people.
This seems more legit. This may seem like a strange request, but would you mind saying your famous battle cry for me?
You mean Kapla?
That's the one.
I would hope that my stunning war cry is sufficient to being granted entry immediately.
You know what? Yes. I'm gonna... Yep. I'm definitely rooting for her success.
And thus I truly begin my quest to marry Princess Desdemona and bring a generation of prosperity to the Marvog Empire. You, little warrior, will have a footnote in history for this encounter. For victory, for Marvog, Kapla!
Yeah, apparently they speak Klingon. After the imposter, it was very clear this visiting dignitary was on the level. Exemplary job granting them immediate entry. No one could accuse you of unnecessarily delaying anyone. Better than yesterday. I only made 20 gold, but I'll take it. All right. Okay, so I could go to the tavern, Garby shop, or the Goblin Ball Stadium. Let's make some bad choices. Oh, look, he's got a new hat.
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Concessions, come and get them. We got it all. T-shirts, hats, food, drink, illegal gambling, commemorative foam fingers. You there. What can I get for you today?
Did you say illegal gambling?
I sure did. You interested?
I'm 12.
Hey, it's illegal anyways. What's the difference? You want to bet on who's going to win the big game?
I can't be any worse at this than my dad, so sure, why not?
Here are the teams at play, kiddo. Which one do you want to hear about? They're not the best team in the game, but they got a real ringer playing for them. Saruna Goodfoot. Boy, when she gets going, you can't stop her. You sure you want to bet on them? How much you looking to gamble?
Yep.
All right, kid. Your bet is in. Good luck.
Well, I wasn't planning to gamble, but here we are.
Hello. Thank you for coming to my booth today. I'm here taking a poll on what the new name for the stadium should be.
What's wrong with the Goblin Ball Stadium?
It's a little on the nose. The owners want a little more pizzazz in the title, and you don't get pizzazz without taking polls, or poll-zazz as I call it. Care to give your opinion?
She's cute.
Actually, I've really got to be...
Great. What one word would you use to describe Goblin Ball?
I don't know.
Perfect. And the stadium, you would say it's,
whatever.
Excellent. And finally, you come to the stadium mostly for...
Illegal gambling. Oh, no, it's not a choice. Overpriced food.
Okay, that is super. Your input will be tallied with the others. Thank you very much for your time today.
Okay.
Let's watch some Goblin Ball.
After one of the most chaotic third quarters I've ever seen, complete with the rare capture of the Golden Mongoose, this is still anybody's game. But look, Kaladar star player Saruna Goodfoot has taken possession of the wagon wheel and she hurls it. And it's passed through the flaming gates. That's the game, folks. Too bad, Sprawl Brawlers, but that is certainly one for the record books for Saruna Goodfoot and the Kaladar Lightning.
Lucky guess, kid. Come back next time for all your illegal gambling needs. Just ask for Fredo.
Did I? Yeah, look at all that money.
Well, if it isn't my favorite pint-sized Lil Guardsman, Lil. You just missed the guards from down at the East Gate. They almost cleaned me out, but I promise I saved a few goodies just in case you happened by.
Cool.
Gee, thanks. Take a look.
You know what? Let's upgrade our truth spray. And get another crystal, because we don't need money. It's not like I have to worry about rent or anything. That's my dad's job.
If it isn't my little gate guard friend, of all the taverns and all the towns and all the world.
Yeah. Hello again, Mr. Dwarf.
This jukebox doesn't work.
Yeah, it's been broken for ages.
Looks like the cables have been chewed right through.
Must have been the rats.
Yuck. Rats?
She ain't a classic beauty.
You can say that again. Anyway, I can fix that for you.
That would be wonderful.
For a price.
Crap. Okay, how much are we talking about
I just
here?
spent all my money though.
15 gold should do it.
Oh well, no sweat. We've been just fine without any music or joy in our lives for years now. Just fine.
Suit yourself.
Ah, dang. Should've saved some money.
I did it. I quit my job as lackey to that awful man, and when I mentioned it to someone at the bus stop, they gave me a sock. And I have no idea why. Just one sock, not even the pair. What am I supposed to do with one sock? Oh, I made a terrible mistake.
Congratulations, though.
I think I've done everything.
Upon entering the sprawl, Prince Phineas presented himself at court to the princess, but because you didn't lend him a fiver, he was not able to double it in a game of beer pong at the Basilisk Club, which he could have then tripled participating in the Lee Downspouts arm wrestling tournament. Maybe it's for the best. The Dwarven Tinkerer left his interaction with Lil, the Guardsman, with a spring in his step. The connection you made in a time of increasing intolerance towards non-humans made him think that perhaps rumors of bigotry in the sprawl had been greatly exaggerated. They're not, I'm just better. Unfortunately, just before heading up to bed in his room at the inn, he took in the night air and chanced upon a group of young men leaving the social club for the Sons of Noble clubhouse. They were able to overpower him and stuff him in the garbage can! He was found the next morning without his recently discovered faith in humanity, and rightly so. People are terrible. The Duchess of Scarborough, her valet, and their entourage made it to St. Euphigenia's just in time for the solemn event of Sprankle's funeral. There was not a dry eye in the house, nor a dry crotch when it came to the cats in attendance, who commemorated the event by cleaning themselves through the Duchess's moving eulogy. Okay. The smuggler was apprehended and promptly sent to the dungeon. Unfortunately, he escaped sometime between midnight and 2 a.m. with the help of his mysterious contact on the inside, whose office happened to be just down the hall from that particular cell. Invigorated by their win, thanks to the captain and her lucky second sweatband, the jubilant Kalidar Lightning players set fire to a cart full of hay. The fire spread to the neighboring warehouse, which was full of coloring books bound for St. Euphigenia's, home for orphans and other unwanted ragamuffins. Learn sports teams team sports, just the best. The fake praetor that you wisely turned away took up their shtick on the road and was eventually picked up by the Marvog authorities for impersonating their beloved praetor. She was later sentenced to perform in their next ballet, lovingly called The Nutcracker. Because she was admitted at the gate without any hindrance whatsoever, the praetor had a few extra minutes on her hands before she needed to present herself at the palace. She had just the best time. She met a good dog who she patted. She kicked a football around with a couple of only slightly filthy ragamuffins on the Westphalian green. She made an extremely clean cut as she dismembered the left arm of a mugger who attempted to take her coin purse. All in all, it was one of the most relaxing afternoons in recent memory for her, and she was refreshed and rejuvenated by the time she made it to court, where she dazzled those in attendance. We stand the praetor. All right, that is where we're gonna have to end for today. I don't know when it saves. I'm gonna just have to assume that it's saved. But we are ending just a little bit early today because I have to go do other streams in about 45 minutes. So, as a reminder, we were given this key by Hilltop Studios vs. Evil and Tiny Build to check out Lil Guardsman. If this seems like your jam, throw it on your wish list or grab a copy by going to the Steam link that is posted in chat. It's super fun and super cute. This is a lot of fun. I'm glad that you all had fun. All right. Head to the end screen. There we go. Let's get some music going. We'll say goodnight, and I'll let you know what's going on in about 45 minutes. So as always, thank you all so much for being here, hanging out, and watching. Let's roll those credits. Thanks for the adorable chaos. Thanks for being here. Shout out to all of our mods for doing the mod things. Special thanks to everyone who's supporting over on Ko-Fi. Globula, thank you again so much for the 9 months, and Corey with the 49. So, we're going to be back in, like I said, about 45 minutes. We're going to be over on the Sky of Tides Steam storefront, where we're going to be streaming the new Sky of Tides demo. And this one is available for anyone to play. So, if you like what you see when you, if you come over and hang out with me on Steam later, you can play the game for yourself. So I'd love anyone who can make it. I'd love to see you all there. And I'm really excited to check out the demo. So yeah, we'll be doing that in about 45 minutes. And then we'll be back here on this channel on Friday, where we're going to be playing more Inscription. We've hit phase 2 of the game, and I'm really excited to see what weirdness we're going to encounter. Then I'm going to be off Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but we'll be back on this channel again on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern doing something. I don't know what yet. We still have Morrowind to come back to, but I also have a lot of other games that I could play, so I'm still kind of figuring it out. And also, please let me know if you'd like to see more Lil Guardsman, or if that would be what am I going to say? If you'd like to see more Lil Guardsman, please let me know. I'm not planning on streaming more of it at the moment, but if y'all want to see more of it, I'm happy to come back to it at some point. More? Okay, I will keep that in mind. But be sure to check it out for yourself. It is on Steam. It's not on sale currently, but I bet it'll go on sale at some point. So if you don't want to pay $20 for it, put it on your wish list and you can wait till it goes on sale. Alrighty. If you are new here, be sure to hit that follow button. You can also hit the bell next to the heart and get notifications right here on Twitch whenever I go live. If you like notifications, you can join Discord or follow me on Twitter or Blue Sky, because I always post in all of those places whenever I start streaming. And if you're looking for places off of Twitch to find and support my content, I have a Ko-Fi. It is my tip jar. I have a Patreon for all of my art stuff. I'm also a Humble partner and a Clip Studio partner, so there's loads of ways to find and support my content. And with that, I'm gonna say goodnight. So again, thank you all so much for being here, hanging out and watching. Have a great night. And I'll see you all again, maybe in about 40 minutes.